Welcome back to Just Fantastic Craft channel. Today we're back playing Limitless 7 and I was just going in between the two episodes and mining some Inferium just like we were last time, and I did this. It could be better, but it isn't. So let's go at Mystica. Let's grab all of these crystals and these and these. All of these. Grab all of these. Also the insanium. And let's see what we actually did. Or well, what I actually did. Crafting to backpack. And then we use the Inferium essence with a master crystal. And we just shove this in there and then we shift click. Wait. That is not going to work. Annoying. Annoying. Okay, let me check out then. What is this thing's priority? It's 100, so it shouldn't be shoving them in there. What is this thing's priority? This should be 8,000. So this is at 1,000. And then this should be just below 1,000. Yes. 1% full out of bajillions of items. So technically this should be able to hold to first shove in there the things that I'm... Okay, well, whatever. Whatever you say, buddy. Whatever you say. Oops. No, that was... Actually... Wait a minute. Wouldn't that be a lot faster? To make everything into blocks and then... I could have grabbed so much more. I didn't even fill the backpack, think about that. That is just so many, that's a stack of... That's 500 blocks of Inferium. Right here. One stack of 500 is more than... is almost one block. Or a stack of blocks. That is just how much I've gathered. I think that's a bit too much. Okay, I do need to fill up my inventory so that things can go in the crafting grid. Okay, now this is something else. I mean, this is thousands of thousands and thousands. So, only up here we have 3,000. Just that thing up there is 3,000. We have already made them into blocks. And blocks will be easier to move. Oops. Oops, I don't want to force clear the grid, I just want the grid to be cleared. Or not cleared, I just pressed that button because, well, I did press it. That's all the reason you need. I also gathered a few things that I just found in a chest. Also, I decided to go to the nether, the mining dimension, because there is actually less items that spawn there, so Inferium is actually more common. Funny how that works. Come on, man! I am tired! I don't know why I'm tired. This mining session just it tired me out, man. That was a lot of mining. I love how fast you shove items in there, though. It's funny. Okay, well, the rest can just go inside my inventory as they are. Because, well, we don't really mind that, do we? Oops, I just took them out of here and shoved them back in. can take this, then I can grab these, close this so that nothing gets shoved in there. Grab all of these blocks. So, how did we do? Also got this gem. I found it. So how did we actually do? 3.9 thousand of inferium blocks. I'd say that that's good. Only the masterful can craft them into blocks? Okay. Well, whatever. We can do that. And I don't care. Then we use these blocks into such a thing as do these blocks. Then these blocks get crafted into these blocks, which is only a stack. These are definitely getting smaller and smaller of the number. And last but not least, we got that much. 3 blocks, which is actually pretty good because we only need 4 of these. So we have the enough for the insanium BE. We have done it. Insanium essence has been acquired. I need a temporary chest. Give me a chest. Just a single simple chest. To prepare for the major crafting with the table. This thing. With the infusion altar. We shoved these 4 in there. Now we need tertium, which is at mystical. Okay, so we need to make actually supremium blocks. Meaning that these can go back into being... I need more. Don't worry, that's fine. We can make more. We have 2000 of this to use still. Okay, I guess that should be at least, what, 1 to 2 pieces? The 1 to 2 pieces is the number that I need. That should be fine. Okay, then we use this with these to make as many of those as we can. Then we use this one to make as many of those as we can, which is not many. Then we use these to make as much supremium as we can. And last but not least, we don't need insanium. Okay, so this is the 19. We need 1 more block. And then we need 4. Okay, we have the supremium that we need. So then it is Imperium, which supremium should be... where is it? Oh, there it is. This supremium should be enough. So we make 1 more block. 1 more block. And then 4 of these gives us the Imperium that we need. Okay, we have the Imperium. Next up is tertium, which is harder to get because we are running low on materials. And we can make this much. We need tertium. Sad. I almost had it. We need what? Tertium is... Okay, well, the important part is we have most of the things we need. That is just going to be a small little excursion. Think about the amount that I gathered before that. And that wasn't even enough. But that is going to be the last time we gather that much. Ah, my eyes. I need to remove my night vision ring because, well, my eyes. And then we gather this with this button. And that is 125. We need 2 more of these, at least. I just it's not that much. We don't need... I'll get 2 full stacks and then be done. The Nether actually does have these a lot more commonly. It has less ores. And what I found is that on the surface there are no ancient debris. But you can quite easily find them if you dig just a little bit, which we are not going to be doing. I am just mentioning it so that we have an idea that it actually could happen. So did that give us, that gave us 1,000. Let's just get a few more. This piece and these 2 pieces, and then we'll be on our way home. Okay, so this, now we go home. Whatever that is, that should be enough. It's night time. Let's go sleep, because we don't want any phantoms, and we also would like to have our nice and beautiful solar panels working. Okay, then we put on the ring, and then we grab these, fill up our inventory, and we shove them inside the storage. And then we grab them back, because I am not smart. I need one more. Actually, do you know what? Just grab this. Here's the recipe. Just make me as much of these as you can. Done. Then we use this. Stop using the masterful crystal, by the way. Just use up these one. Use up these ones. Yep, just so I can remove those. Okay, we have the tertium that we need, most definitely. We have more than enough, so that is the 4th block. Then we need 4 pieces of the thing. Then prudenium, which is just to remove a stack of those. Prudenium block. Make me 3 of these with this one. Then we get 4 of these. And last but not least, we get... We set those back. Yes. Inferium, then we set inferium blocks. 4. And last but not least, the 4 pieces of inferium, and we're almost done. We've almost had it. We just need the last piece, which is first we set up these. Block, 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 and a block. And all of these. And that gives us, with the BEE. It is not here though. With the BEE, we make inferium BEE. And then we prepare the next one. But before I actually launch this, I will grab it so that I get the achievement. Then we put it back in and it makes the prudenium BEE. This could have been easier, you know. But no. It wasn't. Do you know what? Actually, does it really matter if I put them like this? It is still making it, so... Okay. Give me this one. Then I put it back in for the next step. That is making the Imperium one. And then we make the Superium one. Yes. We've almost have it. We almost have it. And then, last but not least, insanium. Yes. Yes. We have it. We have the insanium bee. It didn't even have a quest connected to it. But we do it, we did it. We have it. Now just collect these rewards because they are useless. They're useless to us. None of them matter. We now need a cage. Yes. And then we need to go downstairs and prepare. Ah, dang it. Our insanium bee actually needs insanium to feed on to be able to produce something. Dang it! That mystical craft. Dang it. Now I need this thing to be a bee. Wait. Insanium. This insanium bee is going to require a bee insanium block. Of course it is requiring an insanium block. Why wouldn't it? I'm dumb. I need 1,000 more. Right. Mystical. Don't worry, we're close. We're close. Where is it gone? Oh, it's gone. It's fine. It's back. I am not losing my mind, you are. I have not gone mental. You have. I am absolutely fine. I am A-okay. And nothing can stop me from getting what I need. Which is... I need at least 1,000. No, not 1,000. 1,000 is too little. I need like several thousands of the Imperium to be able to feed this guy. Dang it. Actually, I don't need that much, to be honest. Like, that much may just... So, my almost full backpack. How much did it give us? It gave us like, what, 3 blocks and 3 blocks plus? Which we don't really need. We only need for like 1 block, so what about here? I need to fill my backpack to about this row. Like halfway. That should make me some blocks and have some left over to be able to feed this guy. Dang it. Okay, let's at least set up this. Let's go with at B. Then let's get a... Where is it? Now let's make an oak beehive and an expansion box. This is fine. What is it? Advanced oak beehive. Requires a campfire? Don't remember that. Okay, well, whatever. Whatever, I'll make it myself. Beehive. I need an oak beehive. Thank you. Then we use this to make a campfire. Then we use this and we make it an advanced one. Can you put oak? Okay, whatever. Oak. Oh, I see. Just make me that. Thank you. So that's an advanced oak beehive, and then we make the expansion box. Oak expansion box. Which is this. Now we have the beehive on the bottom. The expansion box on the top so that it is like that. Then we need a feeding slab. That is... We need a feed... Yes. A feeding slab. Which is it. We make that. Okay, so now this guy is this. Then we need a simulator. But But then we're going to actually upgrade to a productive... Nope, we're actually going to make a... not an omega, not a gamma, a beta, an alpha. An alpha. Increase the production output of all base in this helmet. Upgrades can be installed for a greater increase, also functions as a simulator upgrade. Okay, so this, because it involves betas, and betas are just for increasing production, they are involving nether stars. I should be able to make you. Give me an alpha. For the alpha I'm missing this, which is missing this, which just make me some of those. And then some blocks. We're missing what? Upgrade. What? Didn't I just make it? What? What did I just create? The upgrades. Oh wait, I just made the... So give me like 5 of those to have them. And then actually do give me a simulator upgrade, which is missing honeycomb blocks. Ah, yes, it is missing blocks. Because I haven't made technically any honey blocks. That is not how one makes those. That is how one makes those. Now you happy? No, of course you aren't. At B. Upgrade. What? What am I missing? It's blocks honeycombs. What? It requires a different kind of honeycomb blocks, like ender ones. You sure about that? And then I'm making something else. No. Yes? Okay, that is just weird. Where is the simulator? Or does the simulator one require a specific block? Wait, the simulator requires an anti-teleport, which can be filled with these, yes. And then this is used with this, which somehow doesn't find these honeycomb blocks fun and able to be used. Okay, then we have these two upgrades. Now we can just get this B into there. But that will be next time, once we have the block. Or, oh, oops. Wrench. Pipe. Wrench. Thank you. Thank you. Now they're not connected. Good. This can go in there and immediately get crafted into something else. And then we get... Then with this B we'll see, but we need to definitely upgrade it. So what, a honey honeycomb block. I'm guessing that it just doesn't see the others as honeycomb blocks for any reason. There were ways to make honeycombs. Just normal bees, I'm guessing, but everything else works, just the thing doesn't want to craft with them. Weird. Anyway, we are now prepared to craft this, and that will happen next time once we actually have, well, the rest of the things that are necessary. And we'll figure it out from there. But we'll have insanium soonish. And that is insanium being produced, which is even better. I will simply steal these for now. And I'll also give it, what is it? I'll give it productivity high, because that's the only one I have, or I can risk it. I can actually, no, it's not gonna be a risk, it's going to be a good if it works. I think it's about 80%. 40 for the metaturn now, which doesn't high, very high. Where is the very high productivity? Here it is, the 87 is quite a good chance, so we'll be taking it. Also, we don't have a metaturn now, which I will try to give to it. Here it is. 40%, I mean, we can try. And then a normal temper, which doesn't really do anything else. And then a weather tolerance of rain may be a good one. Because that way it will be producing through all the time at a very high rate. And it won't be an aggressive one, which I don't mind if it does that. And then rain won't affect it, which should be good. Well, for now, thank you for joining me, and have a great day.